As Calgary's only eye in the sky, the crew at Global One has a big responsibility. Gabey Rios is a SAIT RTBN grad and the copter reporter. I recently sat down with Gabey to discuss her role. Describe a typical workday start to finish.
So I typically wake up at around 4:15 in the morning, get ready, and then head over here to be here by about 6 o'clock. From 6 o'clock, we start preparing to take off from about 6:20. From there, we cover the morning show, so all of the traffic following Leslie, of course. In between, we do get a few breaking news calls, so we cover that. But that's up until about 9 a.m. From 9 a.m., we're strictly breaking news. So again, if anything happens, fires, water main breaks, anything like that, we're on it and we get the call. And we head over there right away because we're the only chopper in Calgary.
What were you originally trying to get into?
Actually, this is what I needed to get into. So all my life, I've always wanted to be on TV. It happened at a very young age. The funny story is, when I was a little girl, I remember watching Britney Spears on Star Search. And I remember telling my mom, how can I get in that box with her? So yeah, I've always been a bit of an attention getter. And yeah, I really loved it. And when I researched it in high school, I figured this is the best bet. I knew I wasn't going to be an actress. I'm super shy and I can't act and it's horrible. So that dream died pretty quick. So broadcasting was my thing.
How long ago were you in the program?
So I was in the SAIT program for 2 years and out of a job for about 1. They warned me, but I actually didn't get a job until a year later after graduating, just on the marker. And I still remember emailing Beasley and Shane and going back to my professors and being like, help me out, what do I need to do to like get in here and get my foot in the door? And then this position opened up and I've been thankful ever since and been holding on to it and growing with it. So
what's the hardest part about being in a chopper?
Definitely one of the difficulties is probably being the only chopper up there. We do have a lot of pressure and stuff to get the shots, and it's one of the biggest advertising kind of things that Global has, is they really like to stress that we're the only eyes in the sky, which is true. So I only have a small window to get those shots, so there's a lot of pressure in making sure the quality is good, as Evan, my pilot, was mentioning. So yeah, there can be a lot of pressure just being the only chopper up there, definitely.
What piece of advice do you have for those coming into your position?
I would say be persistent. So I'm sure you heard it yourself, but time and time again, I remember graduating from school, they said, it's not just about applying through online websites and stuff to get the job. You have to introduce yourself, you have to show who you are, you have to play up your name and advertise yourself. For myself, I didn't follow that rule that first year. The moment I started being persistent and letting people know who I was, the opportunity came and kind of fell in my lap. So I would say that, definitely.
Is it true that you worked for Costco?
I did, and I was Employee of the Month. So I just want to say that, get that on record there, that even though I would show up late here and now, I was the best cashier, the fastest cashier, and always had a smile on my face. So that kind of helped me along the way, definitely, keeping a good attitude about it.
How did that help your career now?
Oh, I think they have helped me tremendously, especially working in customer service. There was times where I'm saying things in my head that I have to really make sure that I wouldn't repeat out loud. But that's what made me a stronger person, is that I knew to stay calm in that situation, to keep a friendly demeanor, and to continue on my way. And often that's all somebody needs, is a little reassurance that you've got this, you're in control of the situation, and you're gonna get through it and make it help. So yeah, even though at the time I didn't know it, it definitely helped.
I would like to thank Gabey Rios for her time, and I wish her continued success in the air. For SAIT News, I'm Victoria Hill.